Hey guys, what's up? 5 here with episode number 7 of the Nice Scrimmage on FIFA 22. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And the player of the episode, back-to-back episodes, is going to be Guerri from that left-hand side. He was the best of the players in the previous one, and, you know, maybe we could have given it to Kylian Mbappe, because it was the Kylian Mbappe show last time out. We got smashed up by PSG, and hopefully that doesn't happen again in today's episode. We're kicking it off against Strasbourg. Now, we've had a bit of success with long-range efforts in this one, and we're going to go for another one here with Cliver just being saved, but more testing shots from range seem to be going in. I don't know if it's because of the players, it's because of maybe something that FIFA have done, but we are going to keep on going with them. Obviously, Guerri scored one in the previous episode. We've scored a few from the edge of the box with Buani and with Cliver throughout the previous episodes as well. So they're just seeming to work a lot more. And something else that's seeming to work is Delort. Delort has fought his way back into the first team. Not because of poor performances by Perrin or Guerri, just because we kind of changed up our formation slightly. And he's doing stuff like that. A lovely little kind of cut inside onto his left foot, and just a low-driven shot into the bottom left-hand corner, beats the keeper, puts us 1-0 to the good, and that's probably one of the better goals we've scored this season on a technical kind of point of view. But yeah, he's come into the first team, back into the first team should I say, because he was here at the beginning of the season, and he's really taken the striker role, and he is running with it. He's got a few goals in the past few games, and again, just partnering them up top with either Perrin or with Guerri, depending on who we want on the wing. And thankfully for ourselves, it is a red card to Strasbourg, and that kind of saw out the game as just a kind of boring 1-0 victory to ourselves. A little bit of flair from Claude Maurice in the last few minutes. He rainbow flicks it over Dejiku, strikes it, but unfortunately it is saved. And that what could have been goal of the century there by Claude Maurice. But you can see no one is really touching Guerri when it comes to goals. 12 goals this season for himself in 18 games. Very, very, very good performance from him. And, you know, a combination of those have been striker, left, mid, but none of his goals have been as good as that one there by Terrier, number 7 for Stade Rennais. A beautiful, delicate chip over the top of Benitez. And it's just a lovely, lovely finish from the team that are sitting third place right now. One position above ourselves. And with Dante giving away the ball like that, Mayer strikes it. Thankfully, Benitez is equal to it. But some of our players have not put their football boots on today. They're playing very, very poor. And it takes to the second half for us to have our first shot on target. A great save by Gomis, who does deny us the chance of getting back onto level terms. And from the counter-attack, a lovely ball over the top to Doku. The young Belgian man gets to it before Tebido, plays it across, and a deflection forces the post. And thankfully for ourselves, Benitez was quick enough and just kind of had the whereabouts to grab the ball and to save us from going 2-0 down. But only for a matter of minutes, because just on the 62nd minute, we go 2-0 down. Laborde, Terrier and Laborde have just been brilliant in this game. They terrorised the defence. We really couldn't do anything about it. Our biggest chances are kind of half chances at that, and even when we do have a chance, Gomis makes an incredible save to deny us, just like he did with Perrin, like he did with Guerri just a few moments ago, as Laborde goes through with 30 seconds remaining in the game, tucks it past Benitez, and we've well and truly been embarrassed in this one. Great performance from the attackers at Stade Rennais. Shows we've got a little bit more work to do if we want to be competing for those Champions League, maybe even Europa League spaces. Obviously, the target for ourselves this season by the board was to finish mid-table. And I do think we are going to do at least that. That is going to be the minimum aim. But there is a possibility we can get Conference League or maybe even Europa League in this one as we come into match day 19, officially halfway through the season, and we're taking on Lens, RC Lens. They've got a couple of good players on FIFA Ultimate Team, Don't really know how that translates into career mode though. The likes of Klaus or Fofana, two very, very overpowered players in that mode. But when it comes to career mode, that doesn't really matter because Delort is on fire. Another goal for him to add to his tally. You can see by the league table there, we're sitting in 4th place, just behind Stade Rennais, and also Monaco in 2nd. Top of the table is going to be PSG, equal on points on 39. So yeah, they've pulled away from us. We're not going to be winning the league in Season 1, but sitting 4th, Champions League is a possibility, and even then, if we do go on a little bit of a bad run of form, Europa League should be good enough for ourselves. The team we've got is a very, very competitive one. Hopefully next season, Jim Ratcliffe, who owns Nice, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, shall I say, gives us a bit of money to spend, and he doesn't spend it all on buying Chelsea. But yeah, if he gives us a bit of money to spend, we should buy Kluivert back, who's hit his form, as we mentioned, and we could also make some contributions to maybe the centre-backs, because Dante is getting on in age, and I believe, as of the last time I checked, I think he had 26 pace. So not the best from our aging centre-back, our captain. He's getting slower and slower each game that passes. But we're 2-0 to the good here against Lens. Things looking good for ourselves. We should have all 3 points in the bag, thankfully, because of Delort and Kluivert. But a little bit of pressure is going to be put on us in the second half. That's just before the hour mark. And a great save from Benitez does deny them the chance of getting back on level terms. And then again, an over-the-top through ball. Dante is just not quick enough to keep up. He's not strong enough either, apparently. But thankfully, the pass is not the best. But that man Fofana, and a lovely ball played through. And they have their deficit 2-1 with 27 minutes left to play in this game. All the pressure is now back on ourselves as we kind of see out these final few moments, as Rosario looks to find his man, can't quite do so. Thuram going to play it back across, and again, those long shots, very, very effective with this Nice team, but that one hit the crossbar. Thankfully though, we did hold on to all 3 points, and that does mean that as we look at the league table to end off today's episode, we sit 4th position with 36 points, equal with Marseille, and just below Stade Rennais. So, things looking good for ourselves. Not so good, though, for the likes of Troyes, Saint-Etienne, and Lorient, who sit in the relegation zone. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, though. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.